With Jeremy Pruitt out, who becomes the next leader of Tennessee? A former Vol great, Gerald Riggs Jr., is weighing in on who should take over the historic program. In the last 15 years or so, Tennessee has been known as more chaotic than historic. Riggs wants the program to get back to its winning ways. Kevin Steele, who's the acting head coach, is an obvious candidate to replace the Rainsville native. Other names being thrown around include Hugh Freeze, Jeff Fisher, the former Titans head coach, and Gus Malzahn. Rick says he knows a guy who's a great offensive mind, good with recruits, and thinks would have a great homecoming at his former team. Yes, Riggs wants Tennessee to hire Lane Kiffin.
I stand by that because, for a lot of different reasons. I think if you're just going back to the personal situation of Kiffin when the whole Tennessee thing was, he left for his dream job. And I don't think anybody can blame somebody for doing that. I think Lane, due to his time at Alabama and, his time at USC and his time at Alabama and his time at Ole Miss, and Florida Atlantic in between, I think he's learned how to be the guy he needs to be.
Steele takes over his alma mater. In the meantime, as that acting head coach, Chancellor Don D. Plowman says Steele has the leadership qualities to lead Tennessee until a new coach is officially named. So thank you again to Mr. Riggs for taking time out of his day to talk with me. Riggs added he thinks it was the right move for Philip Fulmer to step aside too. Riggs is ready to see his alma mater back in championship conversations. He says a new slate was needed for that to happen. So Dan, Tennessee fans are tough, man, and Riggs is saying even as a player, he felt the pressure back when he was playing there in the early 2000s. If Tennessee lost, he didn't show his face in public. That's how